Hello everybody, today I will do the labs number 4.2 of the CCNA course from Athena. This is the requirements for the lab that we have four routers here. We have one PC and we have to define the route from R2 go through R4, then through R3 and reach R1. So this is the routes that we have to config in this lab. And the third question is we have to configure the routing. So the data from the interface, this interface go to the PC1 from and the route path is from R1 to R2, not backwards, this route. So first I will start on the devices, and we will start on the devices. You can see in my topology I have the port here, app and fast Ethernet and serial ports, and I make the notation here so I can easily assign IP address. First, now I want to go to make a route, so I will go from the R1 to R2 and R4 and then R3. Okay, I will click and select console. In R1, I enter serveral sign I will go into the global mode by enter config T. I name it with the hot name R1, and I set the IP address. So I select the interface app first at 0/0 and IP address. This is subnet match, so I give to 1.12.1. In this lesson, the router with the number lower, so I set the IP number 1, and router with the biggest number, so I set the IP number 2 to easily remember. So I set this IP to 0.1, subnet mark is 255, 0.255, 255. In this subnet mark length is 30, so this should be 2.252. Enter. No shutdown. Enter. Okay. The first IP, then I access interface, the second IP interface at 0/0. It's wrong line. Interface at 0/0. Config No, not 0 over 0. In my case, it's a interface has 1 over 0 IP address. This subnet 1.14.1 subnet length 30, so 555 255 255 252 and 114. Okay, enter. No shutdown. No shutdown. Okay. Going to the third port. Access interface app 2.0 IP address 1.2.1.13.1 255 255 255 252. Enter. No shutdown. Such. Okay. I have 3 ports. Now I go to the router number 2. Okay, console. Okay, enter several times. Config D, enter. Now host name R2, ID interface app 0 over 0 IP address 1.2.1.12.2 255 255 255 2.2. No shutdown. Okay. Access interface app 2.0. Enter IP address 1.2.168 on 100 and 254 subnet 255 255 255 and 0. No shutdown. No shutdown. Okay, access. Access and go to the config interface 0 over 0. No. 0 IP address and for 1.24.1 255 255 255 252. Enter. No shutdown. Enter. Okay, we finish. Now I go to the router number 4, console mode. config d hot name R4 interface here is S1/0 IP address port 2 port 1 port 14 port 2 255 port 255 255 252 enter no shutdown. Oh, sorry, 24 not 14, sorry. No IP address 2.1.14.2 255 255 255 252. Okay, IP address 1.2.1.24.2 255 255 255 252. Okay, no shutdown. Okay, access interface H10 S1/1 IP address 1.2.1.14.2 255 255 255 252. Enter. No shutdown. No shutdown. Message in interface app 0/0 IP address point 1.13. Hello. Point 34.2 255 255 255 252. Enter. No shutdown. Okay, that's it. Okay, I go to the router number 3. Host name R3 not config. The host name R3 interface app 20 IP address and point 134 1 255 255 255 255 252. There, not shutdown. Message interface app 0/0 IP address point 1.13.2 255 255 255 252. Enter. Okay, no shutdown. No shutdown. Message. Message. Ping. Rồi rồi one rồi 13 rồi one. Okay, good. Ping 1.34.2. Not good. Not good. Okay, I will check. Check so IP interface brief. Let me see. We have point two up. Yeah, okay. Let's check router number 4. Message. So IP interface brief. Menu down. This down. What is it down? Down. Okay, two down. First to down. Let's see down and down. So I got 50 interface app 0/0, no shutdown, access. Access. So interface IP interface rip. So IP interface. Oh, it's still down. Why? It's still down. It's still down. Why? Oh, uh, I configured the wrong. I configured the wrong ports. This should be port. Okay, so I correct it. I go into the router 4 again. So config the interface app com I no IP address. What IP address? 192.34.2 255 255 255 252. Enter. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong. No IP address. 1.2.1.34.2 255 or 255, 255, 252, enter, message, interface, app, 0, IP address, plus 1.2, 1.34.2, 255, 255, 255, 252, enter, no shutdown, enter, message, message, okay, ping, 1.1.34.1, ping, 1.2.1.34.1, okay, good. So ping 1.2.1.24.1, okay, okay, it goes. And the last ping is later by 4 by 1 by 14 by 1. Okay, good. So let's check the last outer access ping, yeah, from point 1, point 12, point 1. Okay, good. And ping from point 2, point 1, point 14, point 2. No, not 14, sorry. 1.10.1.24.2. 24, not 14. Okay, good. Now we back into the router number 1 to configure the loopback. Router 1, okay. Configure the loopback. Okay, config T here, so interface loop back on IP address 1.1.1.1.255.255.4, enter, access, interface, back, 1, IP address, 110.0.0.1, 255, 255, 255, 0, 0, enter. Oh, message, interface, look back, 1, IP address, 10.0.0.1, 255, 255, 255, and 0. Look back 1. Okay, I set up look back 1 already. Such. Now I configure the loopback tree interface. Loopback tree IP address 10.0.2.1.255 255 no, that would be 0 sh interface loopback for IP address 10 0.3.1 255 and 0. Okay, such. Okay, at the request by the lab, the requirement, so we config the IP route to this IP from R2 go to R4 and then R3 and then R1. So I go to the R4, R2 first. I go into the config mode. Okay, IP route 10.0.3.1 with the subnet mask 255.255.255 go through the but to go to the go to this address. So go to 1.2.1.24.2 this submarine. Okay, so in the router 4 I configure the IP in IP route 10.0.3.1.255 and 255 will go to the this port. This port is 1.2.1.34.2. This part of this IP address of the router number 3. Hello? This must be number 1, 34 number 1. Enter. Okay, R4. Now I go to the router number 3. The IP routes IP routes 10.0.3.1 255.255.255.255. You go to the IP address 2.1.13.1. Enter. Okay. Now I go to the R1 router router R1 IP root 192.168 100 100 PC1 is 254 no 254 one is 2 no this is the mask, not IP address. 0 255 255 255 0 go to the post 121.12.2 enter. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I had root from the R1 to R2 from R1 in this R1 I configure another root, config G IP route 1.24.0 255 255 255 252 1.2 or 1.12.2 enter. Okay, from we check open the router number 1 access. So trace root 10.0.3.1 okay, we have the first hop here, 24th first hop. It means that router number 4 and this address is the last hop 13.1 here. It means the router 1, so the root is good, met your requirement. Okay, my lab is successful. Thank you.